Well, hello Scorpio and welcome to September 2021. Okay, Scorpio, what the fuck has happened? I'm sorry to open like that, but this is how I have to open. I know I warned you about looking after yourself last month, but I thought you were going to. Something's changed. Something has definitely changed as I transition from August to September. It looks like the wheels are falling off a little bit, Scorpio. I'm going to say just straight out what I'm seeing. I have still that there's so much fatigue in here. You are just you're just clawing your way through each day. What on earth have you done to yourself? You are working way too much. You haven't listened about these pains and things in your body because they are amplified in this spread really highly. You're not sleeping, you're stressed out, you're fatigued, you're grumpy. There's a fair bit going on here. Woo up, Scorpio. So I know you are, you're always sort of on the go, you're always looking for things, and you're quite motivated. And this month is where I think it's time to really sit back and hit the reset button and look after yourself. Like your physical health basically is where I'm going with this. Wow. I'm just taking this in. I'm trying to find some parts here where I'm going to give you a bit of a boost to get you through the month. Now, don't worry, they're in here. It's not that I can't see any. It's just that I'd rather see more, but there are some here. Honestly, Scorpio, as I look at September, again, please look after yourself. It's really important to de-stress. The fatigue is overwhelming. It's just overwhelming. It's just overwhelming. I have got one point of interest here that I'm quite liking, like this time of celebration and joy, and it's coming together. It's family and friends. And whilst I'm okay with that, because I feel like you need to have this point, this high point where you're catching up with people, I need for you to go into that feeling a little bit more positive than I see in this spread. I really hate doing readings on spreads that look like this because you kind of dropped your bundle, I guess, is how I would put it. It doesn't mean you're going to stay down. It just means it's time to sit back, reassess, take an objective look at the situation. Can you do some things different around your work? Now, this is the beauty of having a reading, because even though I've got all these things I'm saying, and it's saying, oh my God, Trish is all negative and I'm going to get sick and tired and all this stuff, because I'm telling you now, you can implement changes in the start of September so we can avoid it being as melodramatic as what I'm making it out to be, okay? So if you start looking after yourself better at the start of the month, it's not going to bleed through the whole month that I see here. Free will always comes into play when it comes to tarot readings. So you can make changes. You can think, nah, bugger that. I'm not going to go down this deep hole of fatigue and pain and sleeplessness that Trish is telling me about. I'm going to look after myself now so that does not happen. And I would highly suggest you do so, because this is an interesting month. It does look like you'll get caught in this fatigue pattern, and just as you come out of it, you head back into it again. So are you giving yourself enough time to rest and rejuvenate? That you need to give yourself that bigger amount of time to rest. Maybe just think, oh no, I'll take a couple of days off and I'll be fine. It's more than that. I've got the fatigue is right deep. It's a deep fatigue. Okay, now as I come out of the end of the month, yes, I'm coming, you know how I said you were on the wheel? So September, it looks like you're heading down to the bottom of the wheel, and as I come to the end of September, I'm at the top of the wheel. So I am coming around in this big fat circle, and I'm coming around to a more positive position at the end of the month for you, Scorpio. I do admire your motivation and your drive at wanting to get things done. It always astonishes me how much you do achieve. But perhaps it's just all starting to catch up a little bit. If at all you can get away, and I know this is really hard right now, if at all you can get away to some ocean or to some place where there's water, I see a lot of relaxation and rejuvenation in this place that's near the water or the ocean. So if you can manage to slot that into the month sometime, it doesn't have to be a huge block of time, just a couple of days, a couple of nights where you get away. I like that. I like the coming together of the celebrations with your family and friends here. I really like that too. So the big message for you, Scorpio, and I'm sorry this probably seems really boring and not that exciting, but I need for you to rest up, look after yourself. You are coming to the top of the wheel at the end of the month, so it's not going to last forever, and just keep on listening to your body and doing what it tells you to do. Okay, thanks for listening. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next month. Bye bye.